Hey everyone, welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, your go-to space for truth, dignity and justice when it comes to the Sussexes. I'm your host Adrian, and today we are talking about the royal whispers that King Charles and Prince Harry may be closer than ever to reconciliation. But let's just say, not everything is as it seems. Are we really witnessing a turning point? Or is this just another PR game to clean up the palace image while still sidelining Meghan? Let's break it all down. Let's step away from the noise and seek a little clarity. In a world overflowing with information, sometimes we need to pause, breathe, and find a quiet space to reflect. The world is a forest of headlines and whispers where truth is often hard to find. Every day we are bombarded by stories, some true, some twisted, many lost in the shadows between. Today we focus on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan, a family navigating a very public, often painful journey. Their every move is watched, analysed and sometimes misunderstood. Their story is one of love and challenge, of forging a path despite storms and misunderstanding. They have faced criticism and support, isolation and togetherness, all under the world's gaze. Now on July 14th, 2025, new rumours swirl, whispers of reconciliation, of a father and son finding their way back. The headlines promise hope, but also hint at uncertainty. But we must look beyond hopeful headlines. Not every story is as simple as it seems, and not every rumour leads to truth. Is this a true spring thaw, or just a managed moment before the frost returns? Are we witnessing genuine healing, or simply another chapter in a long, complicated tale? Our goal isn't to judge, but to seek truth and justice, to champion authenticity. We strive to understand, not to condemn or blindly celebrate. The saga of Harry and Meghan reflects universal struggles, family, duty, and the courage to live authentically. Their journey mirrors the challenges many of us face, though theirs play out on a global stage. As we explore this latest chapter, let's keep open hearts and discerning minds. Let's listen, question, and reflect together. Let's refuse simple answers to complex questions. Life, like this story, is rarely black and white. Let's honour their journey by seeking the deeper wisdom beneath the headlines. Let's look for meaning, not just sensation. The truth, as always, lies just beyond the surface. Together, let's search for it, patiently, thoughtfully, and with compassion. News broke of a secret meeting between Prince Harry and King Charles, hinting at hope and healing. But the details reveal something else. This wasn't a heartfelt conversation, but a negotiation handled by aides and representatives. Harry and Charles weren't even in the same room or country. This wasn't personal reconciliation, it was professional negotiation. When intermediaries filter the conversation, raw emotion is replaced by strategy. The meeting was about managing a brand, not mending a family. The real purpose, setting terms, boundaries and controlling the public narrative. This was business, not a family reunion. The media claims the meeting had no formal agenda, suggesting it was simply a casual get-together, nothing more than a friendly chat behind closed doors. This paints a picture of spontaneous connection, as if two people just happened to cross paths and decided to talk things through, free from any pressure or planning. But in royal circles, nothing is ever truly accidental. Every move, every meeting is carefully considered and orchestrated. In fact, the very absence of a formal agenda is itself a deliberate strategy, designed to give the illusion of informality while maintaining control. These so-called informal meetings are meticulously planned down to the smallest detail, even when they appear relaxed and unstructured to the outside world. The real purpose here isn't about genuine healing or reconciliation, it's about managing public perception and protecting the royal brand. The monarchy must always project an image of unity and harmony, never dysfunction or discord, especially in the public eye. Stories of secret meetings and behind-the-scenes talks help shift the narrative away from conflict, hinting at the possibility of peace and understanding. It's a calculated move, a way to safeguard the institution's reputation and ensure its continued relevance. What the public sees is a performance, a carefully choreographed piece of theatre, where every gesture is rehearsed and every word is chosen for effect. But true reconciliation can't be orchestrated or managed by press release. It requires real vulnerability and honest conversation. Healing demands openness and authenticity, not just strategy and spin. Here, the motivations are calculated, driven by necessity and image, rather than pure emotion or genuine connection. In the end, it's image preservation, not true healing, that remains the driving force behind these carefully managed encounters. Amid talk of reconciliation, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is notably absent. The focus is on Harry and Charles, but Meghan is central to this story. Any real healing must include her and acknowledge her experiences. A piece that sidelines Meghan is incomplete and fragile. Has her perspective been heard? Has there been accountability for her pain? The silence around Meghan suggests the institution's priorities remain unchanged. True family harmony requires everyone at the table. Without genuine engagement with Meghan, talk of reconciliation is just PR. While the old institution carefully manages its public image and clings to tradition, Harry and Meghan are quietly building something genuine, something that goes beyond titles or expectations. They've created a life defined by purpose, not by inherited status, choosing meaning over monarchy. Harry's Invictus Games inspire and empower wounded veterans, leaving a legacy of hope, healing and courage for those who serve. Meghan has found her voice, passionately championing causes that matter to her and to so many others. She's building a platform rooted in authenticity, using her influence to spark important conversations and uplift others. Despite relentless scrutiny and public pressure, she moves forward with unwavering grace and determination. Together, they're raising their children in a nurturing, loving environment, teaching them kindness, empathy, and resilience. They weather life's storms side by side, emerging stronger and more united after every challenge. Their journey is about true partnership, shared conviction, and the resilience to keep moving forward. They're not just surviving, they're thriving, finding joy in each other and in the lives they touch. They're writing their own story, one filled with love, intention, and a desire to make a positive impact. This is a new kind of royalty, measured not by status but by service, compassion, and the legacy they leave behind. The Invictus spirit, Unconquered, mirrors Harry and Meghan's journey. They've faced relentless negativity, yet refused to be silenced or broken. Instead, they've transformed adversity into strength and purpose. Every move is scrutinized, every word twisted, yet they persist. They use their platform to advocate for mental health, veterans, and compassion. Their strength, forged in public fire, is now their greatest asset. They've discovered resilience, true friends, and an unbreakable bond. This is authentic power, earned, not bestowed. No critic or institution can take it away. They remain in the end unconquered. As we close, let's not mistake PR for true reconciliation. Real peace grows in honesty, accountability, and respect, not in headlines. The road to healing is long, requiring courage and dignity for all involved. For Harry and Meghan, their truth must be heard and their family respected. Cosmetic fixes won't heal deep wounds. The most important journey is walked with integrity. Harry and Meghan are showing that meaning and strength can be found outside tradition. Their story teaches us about bravery, authenticity, and building a kingdom within. Let's watch not as spectators, but as students of what it means to come home to oneself.